What's up, party crashers? Yet another week of us getting things done. This week is going to be the hutch in the kitchen that came in. We're gonna get some gardening started. We are still looking for our console table or buffet table for the living room. How long have we been talking about this? Basically since the channel started. So, you know, hopefully we'll find it in the next 5 years, who knows. And then last but not least, we're going to look at some paint swatches for the wooden trim. Our house has a lot of wooden paneling and they left it natural looking. So we kind of want to bring it up to the 21st century. And I'm not really sure what I'm looking for. Initially, I was looking for a stain that makes the wood look like birch, because I think that kind of whitewash look in the wood grain would be really, really pretty with the icicle gray that we picked for the walls. But then I was also looking at a lot of videos online and I saw the chalkboard paint has a really nice finish, like a matted, almost like sandy finish on the wood. So I'm not entirely sure what we're gonna do yet, but we're gonna pick some samples up and we'll keep you posted. But first we are going to stop at Salvation Army because we have to find this buffet table. Like honestly, at this point, it's the redemption song for me and Jens. We just cannot go any longer without this table. It's getting to be a problem. And then we're also going to bring you to a spot in Quincy, or the South Shore area of Massachusetts, that I don't think a lot of you have heard about, but I'm not really sure why you haven't, because it's kind of amazing. It's everything you could possibly need in your life. Like imagine you arrive here to the Boston area with nothing but money in your pocket, no belongings whatsoever. Go straight to this store and you will be able to buy everything you need to start a life. They sell furniture, they sell clothing, they sell phones, they have like a ginseng store, they have a restaurant with Peking duck kind of hanging there. Well, I wouldn't call it a restaurant, it's more like a cafeteria area. Their fish food market area is amazing. So anyway, you'll see that later, so stay tuned. Okay. This one's only $39.99, but I think it's too shallow. Well, actually, it's a little prize. Broken heart is just emotion taking me over. This one's also $39.99. Too shallow. Come home to me, darling. I kind of like this one. I just wish there was more deeper shelves in there to make us like a wine cooler or liquor cabinet. This one's classy though. This one's nice. Ooh, this one's huge. But I like it kind of.
Yeah, maybe too big for our spot, but
it's classy. This is classy. Wait, is it too big for our spot? Because like now I'm rethinking everything. Is this deep enough for alcohol? No. No, it has big drawers. Oh man, this one's nice. Just needs new hardware, like new knobs and stuff. This one might be too classy. This is the top of the hutch, and then the bottom is right there. This is kind of nice. But it's just like an armoire, right? Yeah. Look at this one. Is this the one that reminds me of Beauty and the Beast? Is this the one that I've told you about before? This has a very interesting vibe. Look. This is real interesting.
yeah.
I bet it was made for China. But I could see myself putting some shaker glasses there, or some tumblers.
Yeah.
Alcohol here.
Yeah, I mean, some of these drawers are a little lopsided, but yeah.
Is it the whole set for $99? Or no, this is separate.
Two separate things.
Okay, I almost prefer that actually. So that was a bust. Nothing of value to be found. We're on our way to Lowe's to get some painting materials. Ooh. See you there.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning.
All right, so we didn't find much at the Salvation Army. I'll show you what we got at Lowe's, and we just got to Cam Man. It's looking crazy in this parking lot, so we're gonna run in real quick. But if you haven't been here before, the parking is crazy. So just be aware and don't be afraid, and we'll see you in there. What? Oh. Let's look at this.
I'm gonna be honest. I did see that girl already. We were trying to get back in. Like the person who left the spot was like trying to go over the fingers going.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He was trying to get back in the spot, but the person was like, the person who left the spot was like in the way.
Well,
The girl.
frozen durian.
Anything.
Bok choy?
Sounds good. Well, can we get some beef hot?
Sure. Kohlrabi. That looks like sugar cane. I think we're in the mushroom section. Fungus. All right, but what kind of fungus? Say. You want garlic hoisin or regular hoisin?
Regular. You can always throw garlic in.
I see the black sesame oil at the top. Oh my god, conch is in season! Look at it! I love the smell. I love it. I don't know which one I want. steak? I want salmon steak. I'm gonna get some oysters. It's sticky, right?
It's pasta.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Rows upon rows of steamed buns. And look, these look like little bunnies. 5 grain steam buns. There's 5 grain steam buns, Jen. That's like a healthy thing. And there's a shepherd's purse pork bun. Must be like a shepherd's pie, but a little version.
You know, like mutton maybe.
I'm sorry, I have to get the kimchi pork buns.
Go for it, yeah.
I feel like it'd be upsetting if I didn't.
Yep.
Loving the oysters. I'm still looking for the spring roll wrappers, but I haven't found them yet. And I think we're getting to the mochi section, so all right, I am too. Are these? What are these? Bean curd. Dumplings. More dumplings. Did you find any dumplings? There's like too many options.
That's other stuff down here.
Oh, Lotus. I'm gonna grab some of this. I do see spring roll wrappers, so I think I'm getting closer to my destination. Yes, mochi.
Angela.
I would love a wok though, if I'm being real with you. Look at this. We don't have a big enough stove for it.
Yeah.
They should make a wok for compact spaces.
Yeah, you really need like an open flame, I feel like.
Yeah. These are cool. Rice cookers, griddles, trays. Beautiful trays. Oh, stepped in something. Ugh. It's slippery. Ugh. Jen, it is so slippery. I don't know what I just stepped in.
Oil?
It's like a candy, I think. These. Do we need new chapsticks? Because actually, I don't know if I could find one of mine. Or is it one of yours?
I think
You want to pick another?
Not good without the other.
Do you want to pick another setup? Also like this. How cute. $13.99. Look, they even have suits. They have everything. Disposable chopsticks are good too. I wanted to get some nice ones. Look at, yeah, look at these. These aren't bad. I like these black ones. Serious business. These come in all like these natural hues. So we're on our way home. You saw how amazing Cam Man looked. Cam Man is amazing. It has everything. I think Jens and I decided that we're just gonna start doing a bunch of international food trips at the same time, because we'll go to tropical food sometimes for some Spanish food and for some hot sauce, and then we haven't been here in years, but we used to love going, and they have amazing deals on seafood, as you've seen. And we've been looking for a Middle Eastern spot for a while. There used to be a place in Quincy called Mina Halal's. I know during the pandemic she shut down. It was I believe it was a family-owned business. I'm not sure if it was just her.
She was solo.
She was solo, actually. And she used to make like samosas. And when you would come in, sometimes if she recognized you, she would give you like a hot, fresh samosa for free just to eat while you walked around her store. She was so sweet. So if you're in the Quincy area or in the South Shore area, please look up Mina Halal's. It's a Middle Eastern little bodega style food mart and Pakistani, and she is just the sweetest thing. But if she is closed, which fingers crossed, I hope she's not, we just didn't have time to get there today to check it out, which is a shame because we were in Quincy just now, but that's fine. Another day. If you are around the Quincy area or the South Shore area, please check her out and show her some love. But in the meantime, I just want to drop some tea on Cam Man. So remember how I said before we went in, every time you come, the parking lot's a mess, right? I mean, if you come at 9 a.m., if you come at 5 p.m., if you come on a holiday, if you come in the middle of a workday on a Tuesday afternoon, does not matter. That parking lot is outrageous. Hopefully that shows you how good that supermarket is, because I don't think my footage is going to do it justice. It's humongous. But anyway, we ended up getting into a little bit of a disagreement in the parking lot. I didn't film it because honestly, I wasn't even able to process what was happening when it was happening. But anyway, it was stressful. So if you go, just keep that in mind. Maybe bring a compact car. Maybe be prepared for people to be backing up from 2 miles away into the parking space that's right in front of you. Maybe be prepared for people to jump out of their cars and come up to your window and tell you how you've inconvenienced them, even though they just inconvenienced you and 5 other cars in front of you for like 5 minutes. You know, just be prepared for that. Smile and nod. Don't get into it with them. You'll be fine. Yeah, I think that's all I can say about that. So we'll see you at home. So it is 7 days later. Don't mind the sound. That's just the dryer in the background. I removed the baby choy and the kale that were the biggest, if you can kind of see, a lot of them are very tall, like maybe even closer to 3 inches tall. So now those came out of the humidity domes and I'm watering them individually. The potatoes are slow goings, but they've only been in the water for 7 days. The gold potatoes have started growing the roots that will be the base of the starts, so that's pretty exciting. No such luck on these sweet potatoes yet though, but I'll let you know if and when that changes. The Oriental lily bulbs still haven't blossomed, but I'm not surprised. Neither has the ghost pepper. I have half of this tray on a heating mat with the grow light above for the English lavender, and then the other half is the black rose that's supposed to be refrigerated and kept in the dark, so I just put a little black sheet over there and it's off the heat. It's off the heat, and so hopefully that's cool enough for it to remain dormant. I only have the heating mat and the light on at night for 12 hours, and then I have it off during the day, just because the timer switch that I have puts everything on and off at the same time. And so I figured these plants would probably prefer if the nighttime temperatures were above freezing, and then the daytime temperature would technically be their nighttime temperature, if that makes any sense, because I have the heating mats pumped all the way up. So essentially they're reverse cycling. They think nighttime is the daytime and daytime is the nighttime. We'll see what happens. This is just a technique that I'm trying. So these are the rest of the kale. Back here I have a couple more baby choys, and then I have the Thai bird chilies are planted here. We just planted those on Friday. Same with these, the 5-color pepper plants, that Brazilian pepper bush that I talked about in my last episode, that's in here. And then I have a ton of bib lettuce. Those last 6 cells are bib lettuce. And so that's it for this one. And next, let's see how this one is going. So in this one, I have bunching onions. Let me see if you could tell. Okay, so we have bunching onions. And as far as I can tell, we don't have any sprouts. Oh, no, I'm mistaken. That's the first sprout of the bunching onions. So that's one sprout. And Utah celery, I still don't see anything yet. So 7 days later and still nothing. The leeks are super prolific. You'll see all these little squiggly things everywhere. I don't know if you can tell, I might be too close. See, those are all the leeks. All these little guys. Tons and tons and tons of leeks. More down here. See them right here. So that's a ton. I have one big spinach plant right here and one in the back over here. And for the Brussels sprouts, I have 1, 2, and a little guy, 3 in this cup. And then in this cup, I have 1, 2, 3, 3. And then in this one, another 2. So that's 8 Brussels sprouts that have sprouted so far. Now coming upstairs. Okay, so 7 days ago, we put all of these plants in here. Let's see how they look. So first of all, the chives are coming out like crazy. I don't know if you've ever seen these weird humps. I was telling Jens about it. I don't even know if he really understood what I meant by these humps. Do you see this hump right here? I've never seen a plant have humps like that when they're coming out of the ground. It's almost like you wouldn't expect them to straighten up when they pop out, but they do. It's so interesting. So anyway, the chives are up. Look at all the oregano. That one guy back there is super excited about it. And let's see how the basils are looking. Look at that. So yeah, there's one green basil that found its way into the opal basil, and then yeah, besides that, it looks like everything is supposed to be, everything is where it was supposed to be. So a ton of action with the basil. Let's check out the tomato. Holy crap. Okay, so this is like 4 or 5 more tomatoes than what I saw this morning even. Pretty exciting. Lots of Roma tomatoes. And then the tomatillos in the back. You can see we have 1 there and then 2 over there. So I would expect to see a lot more popping up out of these trays soon. Oh, there's one right there. And finally, the biggest tease of them all, the mixed habaneros. Still no action. They say 3 to 4 weeks, but is it like bad if I was expecting it to happen faster for us just because we want? Anyway, nothing yet. We'll keep you posted. Good morning. It is now Saturday. Jens and I are going to be thrift shopping all day. So excited. Love thrift shopping. Never know what we're going to find. We need a lot of things. So he's grabbing us coffee right now. We might head into at least 1 or 2 Goodwills. We also have to go to Target. We have a lot of things to do. So let's get started. I found this. I think it's pretty cute. Wait a second. Oh my god. Let's see. Oh, it's fake. Nothing. So I'm about to go through all of these jeans, and they go all the way down to the front.
Oh my god! Looking out!
So we're back in Boston, and we're about to head into the Goodwill, which is our second stop. Just got out of Goodwill. We got some amazing finds. But now we're going to go to one of my favorite places on the Allston Brighton side of Boston, Faya Chicken. And with the ketchup, son, good night. So Jens also has a banh mi sandwich going on. Check out this banh mi. Yum! So the Vietnamese spot was literally right next door to Faya Chicken, so we got a nice banh mi. Yes, that's the money shot. We got a nice banh mi sandwich, and we got these 2 Korean dogs. Amazing. So we are at our last stop in Boston, which is Tropical Foods. Let's see if you can see that. They have the most amazing collection of hot sauces, and surprisingly the only place within a 20-mile radius that has the hot sauces that can satisfy Jens's hot tooth. Is that a word?
Yep.
Hot craving. So we come here and we get a lot of them at a time, and it'll hold him over for a few weeks. We've made our own hot sauces before, but when it's time for that, you know? So we're gonna see what they have. And also we have to do some grocery shopping, so we'll see what deals they have with the produce as well. I want the one with low salt.
You get the low salt?
Yeah, because you can always add more salt. This isn't even all of it either.
No, there's more like further down. I don't know why.
Yeah. Also, hello. It's the day you're seeing this. It's Monday. And I totally forgot from my video 2 weeks ago that I was going to give you a review of Level 99. So if you're in the Boston area, there is a challenge event hall type of thing in the Natick Mall that I attended with some friends. And I'll say this, if you've ever done an escape room, it's not going to be like that. That's kind of what I thought it was going to be. Second of all, I said it was a new installment in the Natick Mall. It's not. Apparently it's been there for 4 or 5 years and I've just never heard of it. Maybe it just reopened from the pandemic, but it felt like it was a brand new thing. It's kind of expensive and it's also just a tad dirty. I don't want to say dirty, but everything that you have to touch, you can tell hundreds of other hands have touched it before you. So keep that in mind. Also, this might just be because I'm old in my heart, but I felt a little old there. Like, it could be because I'm not flexible anymore. And so a lot of the rooms you have to do physical challenges. There was one where I was supposed to like swing across the room on a rope. And I was trying my hardest, but I just couldn't do it. I'm sure teenage me would have been able to dominate those challenges like nobody's business, but I was just struggling with some of the challenges and also some of the riddles or the puzzles, I guess you could say, were very difficult. It's almost like they didn't want to make it clear what the expectation is when you walk into the room. You have to figure it out, and that's part of the fun, which isn't usually something that I like to do. I like to know what the aim is, what the goal is of something I'm trying to do before I do it, so then I know what I'm trying to solve. I don't think I'm doing a good job of explaining this, but if you like Level 99, please comment down below and tell me what you like about it. I will say I like how there are so many different options. I didn't like how I wasn't able to see half of the party that I went there with for the entirety that we were there, because only a certain sized party can go into each room. It's usually parties of 2 to 6, and we were a big party, so I'm not super thrilled about that. But the same thing happens with escape rooms, actually. Half of the party is in one room, the other half is in the other room, and you guys are trying to get to one another, at least the one that I've done. So yeah, if you are like me and you like things to be clear and you do like challenges and riddles and maybe a little bit of physical activity, but perhaps you're not in the prime of your life anymore. I act like I'm, on my deathbed. I'm not. But maybe those types of challenges aren't really your cup of tea. I would suggest you try Trapology. Oh, if you're in the Boston area, I should say. I suggest you try Trapology by the Boston Common. It's fantastic. I love it. It's a tad more expensive than Level 99, but it is so interesting. You feel like you're on a journey, and it takes exactly 1 hour. Everybody's out by that point. If you don't win by 1 hour, you lose. We had almost won. I think we were like just reaching for the final piece when the timer went out. It was so frustrating. But yes, so sorry to interrupt, and thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I love any and all feedback, so feel free to give it to me. And I'll see you next week. Bye.